Live from the Connellsville Canteen, it's Late Shift with your host, Sarah Anthony. On tonight's show, magician Garrett Sullivan, Telly award-winning Armstrong host, Sonia Miller, life expert Crystal, with musical guest One.Atom.Twelve. Now, here's your host of Late Shift, Sarah Anthony.
Hi, and welcome to Late Shift. I'm your host, Sarah Anthony, and we are filming live from the Connellsville Canteen. We have a very full show for you guys tonight. I hope you're excited, ready for it. We have a special guest. She's the host of another Armstrong show called Meet the Maker. They actually won a Telly award, so give it up for Sonia Miller. Also coming up, we have life expert Crystal. Always looking forward to that. And music by special guest One.Atom.Twelve. So stick around.
Hello, it's Janice, and I'm here to tell you about Armstrong Telephone. Making the switch to Armstrong Telephone was the best call I've ever made. It was easy as it could be. It allowed me to keep my same phone number, and that saved a whole lot of confusion for a lot of people. It was as simple can get. And with Armstrong, we can talk with our family for hours on end, and it doesn't cost 3 arms and 2 legs.
Welcome back to Late Shift. Put your hands together for life expert Crystal. Hi guys. Hey Sarah. Hello. You are looking very business professional. I like it.
Professional look, right?
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, this is called Courtroom Fabulous. This is what right now. This is Courtroom Fabulous.
I like it. I like it. So why the Courtroom Fabulous?
I jury duty.
Jury duty.
Yeah, I know. No, everybody's like, get out of that.
Yeah.
No, I was excited.
You actually wanted to do jury duty?
Yeah, you know what? I thought, I'm going to break up the mom life a little bit, the work life.
Let's switch it up.
Let's switch it up.
Go to jury duty.
Do some jury duty. You know what? And when I do something, I go big or I go home, right?
I like it.
So, I mean, any woman, the first thing you have to do is you got to get the Courtroom Fabulous going on, right?
Yeah. Like, what am I going to wear?
Get the suit.
Because the mom stuff isn't going to work.
No. Yoga pants, tank tops, ball cap.
Not going to happen.
That's not courtroom attire. So to go shopping. And I don't even wear glasses, but they're necessary, right?
They look legit, right?
Yeah, so got the fake glasses, got the attire. Very important. I mean, the summons itself says courtroom attire. But then it says, you know, you could wear jeans or whatever, but no.
You go big or you go
big.
I like it.
So not only do I go big with my attire, my wardrobe, I go big with the preparation. I mean, you and I have shared about preparing for things, the drive-in and things. But jury duty, I'm going to take this civic duty seriously.
So how did you prepare?
I'm not playing girl, so I had to study the law, okay? And it was some grueling research that I had to do, okay? I spent an entire day watching A Time to Kill a Few Good Men and Aaron Brockovich. I mean, that's how you learn the entire judicial system in one day.
I like it. I like it.
I did not forget some Law and Order episodes. I mean, that's a must.
So forget the books, y'all.
Forget the books.
Just watch some TV.
I mean, you learn it all. So yeah, I was just super excited about it, and I'm like, okay. So I've got my look going. I'm in the courthouse. I'm in the courtroom.
Yes.
We've made it to the courtroom. I have my button, and the guy says, Juror 63, please enter the jury box. I'm excited. I'm losing my mind. All my insane, intense preparation will not go in vain.
Yeah, see, most people would be nervous. She's like, I watched Law and Order, y'all.
We're
good.
I watched A Time to Kill. Just close your eyes right now. Okay? Maybe you don't get that. Maybe you didn't see A Time to Kill, but if you did, and you need to see it. So I was ready, so super excited. And you know what, Sarah? I can't talk a lot about the trial because, you know, it's not
legal
our business and
stuff,
all that stuff, legal. But I was the foreperson, I might add. You know, I gave people about 30 seconds to say, who wants to be a foreperson? I'll do it.
Well, and you had your fake glasses, so I'm sure they were like,
wait, is she an attorney?
Yeah.
Like,
she should be in charge.
Should she? I mean, are attorneys allowed to be? I'm like, I don't know, mind your business. Yeah. But anyhow. So, all of that said, I was the foreperson, and it was an amazing experience. Seriously, it is very intriguing and interesting. Like, it really does like break up. You're like, okay, 12 Angry Men. We're in in the room, debating, deliberating. It was super exciting. But you know what? It really has changed my life this time in the courtroom.
Really?
Yeah, I really have brought it home. I'm using it.
So are you using it like on your family?
I am. You know what?
Techniques?
I am. It's changed the way I handle matters in the home. So can I show you?
Yes, I wanted to see. What are you talking about?
If it pleases the audience, I would like to present the case of excessive use of an alarm. I would like to call Thomas Sean Britt to the stand. Could you please state your full name for the audience, please?
Thomas Sean Britt.
How are you doing tonight, Mr. Britt?
I'm good. Very good.
You look good. Very good. I mean, strike that. Strike, jury, you didn't hear. Audience, you didn't hear that. Strike that. It's off the record. I can do that. Mr. Britt, is it true that you have the privilege of being married to one Crystal Britt?
True.
And would you say that your wife is a sane woman?
For the most part.
And do you enjoy her sanity? Let me rephrase that question. Do you enjoy the fact that she's not completely crazy?
Absolutely.
And would it be fair to say that you wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize her sanity, to cause her to be completely crazy?
That is true.
Well, I want to turn your attention to the morning of August 7th, 2017, from the time frame of 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Do you remember that time frame?
Vaguely, I was sleeping.
Okay, so is it also true that you have the extended privilege of sharing a bed with Mrs. Britt?
That is true.
The very extended privilege, I may add. So it's safe to say that she was sleeping in bed with you that morning between those hours.
I don't know. I was sleeping.
Okay, does your wife get up before 6 a.m.?
Never.
So let's talk about your work, Mr. Britt. I know you have a pretty tough job. What time do you get up for work in the morning?
5:45.
And what time exactly do you set your alarm clock to get up for work?
4:45.
So do you use one alarm?
For the most part.
For the most part. So there's a possibility that you use multiple. Now remember, you're under oath, Mr. Britt. Do you use multiple alarm clocks?
One alarm.
One alarm? So you mean to tell me that you set your alarm to start going off, or alarms, we'll just say, at 4:45, but you have no actual real intention of getting up until 5:45. Is that correct? For an hour, about an hour, your alarm clock goes off.
Approximately.
No, there's no approximately. I asked, what time do you get up for work? 5:45, you said. Then I said, what time do you set your alarm for? You said 4:45. I can have the video played back
I don't
to
need
you.
it played back to me. I'm not a child.
Mr. Britt, did your alarm clock go off 10 times that morning?
I don't know.
Mr. Britt, does your alarm clock go off upwards of 10 times every morning of life?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to answer these questions. We're going to need some answers.
Do you want answers?
I think I'm entitled to them.
Do you want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. The truth is I am tired. The truth is I work hard. The truth is you can't fathom the type of work that I do. So I don't have the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a woman who lays and sleeps in the bed that I provide and then question the manner in which I arise from that bed. I would much rather you say, "Good morning, honey. Time to get up," and then roll back over so I can get on my day. Until then, I don't give a darn what you think you're entitled to.
Did your alarm clock go off 10 times that morning?
I did what I had to do to get up.
Did your alarm clock go off
You're
10
darn
times?
right I did.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Connellsville Canteen, I rest my case. So that's how it's done, girl.
Okay, so how do you guys find the accused? Guilty.
Guilty.
Okay.
Guilty. I mean, I've been dealing with this for years now.
I
This
mean, an
man,
hour?
multiple alarms, and every.
Not that I'm going to argue because you're
can
scary.
I just tell
so-
you his new
What?
his new alarm? He just got a new phone, and it legit tells you it is 5:25. And then it
That's the
says,
alarm?
It is It plays music, and then it says it is 5:30. It is 5:35.
Sarah would sleep probably
And so,
through
like, that's going to drive me crazy, right? So next time you guys see, like, if you're in a jury, it may be for my trial. I'm just saying, okay?
Okay, well, all right.
How you
So,
get a guy in the
yes,
house?
definitely lots of information. So, dress the part.
Dress the
And
part.
don't set your alarm an hour before you have to get up.
And hit the snooze button like
All
5
right.
million times. It's not necessary. It's just
Yeah.
not going to work out good for you because, yeah.
Yeah, because your wife will go cray-cray. All right. Well, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we are going to have a magic segment with Garrett Sullivan.
The history, the sports, the stories, the events. Armstrong Local Programming puts the focus on our community. Watch to learn about new events or discover the rich history of our area. You can find local programming on your local programming channel and on demand. Want even more? Subscribe to the Armstrong One Wire channel on YouTube. It's our town all the time with Armstrong Local Programming. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
Welcome back to Late Shift. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to magician Garrett Sullivan. Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
Good. Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you for having me.
A couple of quick questions. How did you get into magic?
Well, it was about 7th grade. I was looking at a video of David Blaine, actually, and when I watched his trick, it was like amazement, like how he did it. I was like, how did he do that? And I just wanted to have everyone else feel the same way. So I started learning card tricks.
That's really cool. So did you start with really, really simple, or did you just go for like impossible, mind-boggling?
It's like you have to start off.
You got to start easy.
You had to do like just the basics, like to shuffle cards. It took me like 6 months just to shuffle cards.
Is that your favorite type of trick? Do you like to do the card tricks?
Card tricks.
Do you prefer up close, or do you prefer bigger, farther away tricks?
More up close.
Up close.
More personal.
Yeah, and even more amazing, because I don't know about you guys, but that makes it way harder to wrap your mind around how you even do it. So how old are you now?
I am 19.
19. So do you have any dreams of doing this for a career, or is it more of a fun?
I would like to do this as like a side job, but right now I'm in college going for criminology.
Oh, well, way more serious than magic. But hey, maybe you can use your magic on the scene. I don't know. All right, well, can you show us some stuff?
Yes, I have a few.
Okay.
Okay. So, black deck here. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
You want the 3 or the 10?
The 3.
You sure?
Sure, it's like a diamond.
We can keep going. Do you want to keep going or
That's
no?
good.
Okay. So, would it be impressive if I changed the back of your card to a red card?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it even better and change every card red except for your card, okay? Give it a blow. Every card is red except for one card.
I don't understand how he does that.
Okay, so now watch, we give it a blow.
What?
Change this right on back.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a little bit. Okay, pick any card you'd like.
Okay.
Any one.
Okay.
Okay, show everyone, not me.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, let's put it in the middle there. Okay. Okay, tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. I feel like your card is in this half of the deck.
Okay.
Top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
There.
5. Okay?
Yeah.
This is the first pile, okay?
Okay.
I just want you to look for your card. Do not tell me which one is yours, okay?
Okay.
Just look for it, okay?
Do I stop you when I see it, or?
No.
Okay, just look.
Just look for it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Set that down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
Yes.
For the first time out loud, say your card.
King of Diamonds.
King of Diamonds. Ready? Did you see what happened?
No.
The king just jumped from here, flipped up, side down, landed in the deck.
What?
You seem a little skeptical. So I have 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards.
What? Shut up. Are you kidding me? How did you do that?
Pretty well, I thought. I thought I did that pretty well.
I see. This is the feeling you're talking about wanting to give people. I don't know how you did it. That's awesome.
Thank you. Select any other card.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Which pile do you want to use? This pile or this pile?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just get rid of that. So show everyone that card, okay? Not me. Let me know when that's done.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, I'll take your card, put it in the middle,
Okay.
put it in the box. So here, I want you to put your hand out for me, okay? Hold it like this, squeeze tight, raise up for everyone to see.
Okay.
I want you to look at this, think of your card,
Okay.
start to release pressure. Slowly release pressure on your grip. Release a little. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Are you kidding me right now? I can't even believe it. Are you kidding me? I just don't know
All right,
what to say.
time for one more?
Yes, one more, right? You guys want one more? Yes?
You can pick any card you want face up. So you can look, just pick the card.
Okay.
Okay? It's
Yeah.
all right if I see it. I just want you to put your name on the face of the card, okay?
Okay. Right on your
Yep,
card?
right.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, one more look at it. That's our card, okay? I'm gonna lose it in the middle, okay? So, at this point, it would be the magician would reveal your card behind my back. I would find your card,
Behind your back.
yeah, behind my back, which pretty impressive, I guess.
A
But
little bit, like no big deal, right?
I would say it's more unique if we do it this way.
Are you kidding me? How did you do that? All right. I know my mind is boggled. What about you guys? I mean, really. In the mouth and everything. That's crazy. Everybody give it up one more time. I mean, come on. All right, when we come back, we have Sonia Miller. Stick around.
Still trying to decide between EXP and satellite? Let's take a look at the facts. Only EXP from Armstrong offers award-winning local customer support and free service calls with no contracts and no early termination fees. EXP also includes Zoom Internet, the area's fastest, plus an intuitive user interface powered by TiVo for the ultimate TV experience. As you can see, when it comes to EXP versus satellite, there's just no comparison. EXP from Armstrong, this changes everything.
Hi, and welcome back to Late Shift. Put your hands together for Sonia Miller. Hi, nice to see you. Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you for having me here. This is the magic seat.
Yes, this magic seat.
tell
Do you
me-
feel magical?
Well, yeah, already. And I'm like, where are the cards? Did he have them stashed?
I
Tell us.
know,
You
I
can tell me.
know.
Did he have them
I
stashed?
have no idea. And he's like, loosen your grip. I'm like, I didn't realize
Yeah,
I worked out so
yeah.
much.
Like,
But
seriously.
it was like, really? I don't know.
And the mom and me was like, take that out of your mouth. Like, seriously, young man. Like, you are
might
going to
choke.
choke.
No,
You are going
it's
to choke.
crazy
Seriously.
good.
Whew. But anyway, I'm glad that all went
Crazy
well.
good. So I hear you are also a host on Armstrong. So tell us about the show and the award. You guys, she won an award. The show won an award. I mean, first of all,
pretty cool.
awesome, right? That's incredible. So tell us about it.
Well, much like you, I too enjoy finding interesting people,
Yes.
right? So, yeah, the Telly Awards, they've been around since the late 70s, and it's an award that celebrates excellence.
Fun.
And yeah, absolutely, in video and television all around the world. They get about 12,000 entries annually, and so it is pretty cool and exciting to think that a show that I was able to be a part of just was considered just in such high quality and high regard, right?
Yeah, that is incredible.
But I got to tell you, much like Oprah just don't do her own thing herself, right? There's a team. There's a team. Makes her hair look good and all that good stuff, right? So I would like to thank the Academy. No. Yeah. In true story, I would like to thank, obviously Armstrong Cable for having such a commitment to local and regional programming. Like, hello.
Yeah,
that's how we get to meet these cool people.
That's awesome.
And also, the whole saying behind every man is a good woman, or vice versa. Well, of course, Rick Fike as well, the producer.
Amazing.
Give credit where credit is due.
The man behind the camera.
Exactly, right? Because we can sit here and we can chit chat and, of course, bring these amazing stories to life, but it takes somebody to be able to put them together and kind of, put them and package them. So, you can cut out all the boring parts, right? And make it, get right to the story. So, so
that
it's
is
cool.
Really cool. So,
Thank you.
You're doing this with the Armstrong. Now, I hear there's another something that might be happening with another TV station. Is that rumor true?
Oh, you guys get to hear it first,
yes.
okay?
So what's happening?
So I have a love of the creative way of life, and I actually moved here to the U.S. about 10 years ago.
So where are you from originally?
From Canada, from Newfoundland.
Okay.
Do you know where the Titanic went down?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows the Titanic. Come on, Leonardo DiCaprio, And I'm telling you, there was room on the raft, okay? I'm just saying. I know, okay? But anyway, that's kind of geographically where it is. So if you were to travel to Canada, you go across the border, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Shout out to Sidney Crosby. Heck yeah. Like nothing like some, Atlantic Canadian blood here.
I love it.
And then you take a boat and you keep going north, and then you get to Newfoundland.
There you go.
So you're thinking that far north, right?
Yeah.
Icebergs.
Yes.
Titanic.
Yes.
I digress. So anyway, I moved here, and I'm trying to figure out how to make a long story short, but basically, after moving here and having some extra time on my hands, because I don't know if anybody out there has ever moved locations before, but you start off reinventing yourself. Nobody knows you.
You get the chance to be a new person. I've moved a lot too.
What do I want to be today? Nobody knows me, right? Just think about it. You pick up and you move. So I moved here. I met my husband, Matt, who's actually from right here in this local area. I said I would never move. Look at where I am now. And so anyway, as part of moving here, it was really tough, I will tell you, only because you don't know anybody. You don't know where roads go. And I spent a lot of time with furniture. That was my love, to be creative and to be able to take things. I've always had a vision of just taking things that may have seen, years of being worn, and to be able to make and create something beautiful out of them.
Okay.
So hence the show was born, but also a way of extra life for me was born, because I was able to take a hobby of what I did with just making old things beautiful, whether it's cabinets, whether it's furniture, just things, decor around the home. And what I found was, at the end of my day job, my corporate day job, when the life coach said what was it? She called it her courtroom attire?
Yes.
The courtroom attire, okay? So I was a courtroom attire girl, worked in human resources management, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to come home and paint my furniture, okay? I just wanted to be in my garage.
Do something creative, artistic.
Yeah, and it was so black and white what I did before, so literally coming home, that was always an outlet for me. And from there, my little hobby business was born, and before I knew it, it took over my garage, it took over my life, and I was able to leave the corporate rat race, and now Sonia Shabby Chic Junk Monkey Paint Company was born. We make a line of paint, we ship it all over the U.S.
What was it again, the name?
Junk Monkey Paint Company.
Okay.
And I put the Sonia and Sonia Shabby Chic.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
That is incredible. And now you get to do what you love.
I do, yep. So I was able to leave that behind. Yeah, so no more clacky keyboards.
Yeah.
No more clacky keyboards.
Yeah.
No more like, somebody else's lunch in the refrigerator and you're starving and you forgot to pack lunch yourself.
Yeah.
Or looking at the clock for long hours.
Yes, how much longer till I
office
go
politics, all that good stuff. Now, you know what?
You paint furniture.
Heck yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
buy pantyhose, high heel
Yes.
shoes.
Oh my. That's
Seriously, Sarah, I was so serious about taking my hobby and making it into a business when I realized that there was such a need for it, that I even held a trash the corporate suit photo shoot.
No
you ever
way.
hear of
That's awesome.
Google's an awesome thing, but let's just say, we're always on, how many miles has your thumb scrolled today?
Yes.
But it's really cool because you can go online and you can get ideas, and I'd always seen where people maybe they have times in their life, such as divorce, where, they just want to burn that wedding dress. Well, that was kind of like my
done
feeling.
With the suit.
Yeah, no more fluorescent lighting. I am out and about. I'm a picker, I'm a thrifter, I'm a junker. Anybody else out there love to pick
Yes,
and thrift
do.
and junk Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. You do too?
Oh, I do.
Okay, do you want to take my test?
I speak your language. Oh,
You
no.
do?
I don't know
No
about
way.
test.
Well, I'm not taking
But I
Canadian
like
language
it.
or anything, you know? I'm talking about, I'm going to do a test to see if you are a true junker. Are you ready
dear
for
me.
it?
Yeah,
Come on, you don't have to do
okay.
anything.
All right.
It's not like I'm going to whip out a paintbrush or
Okay,
anything.
okay.
Yeah, so, and by the way, head of that became like, you ever hear of that saying, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe?
Yeah.
So I found myself, with my own business, just meeting such amazing people around the area.
Yeah.
And Western Pennsylvania has amazing people. And a lot of times creativity takes place around the kitchen table. It takes place in the garage. It takes place in the basement. And a lot of times you don't even know the cool things that your neighbor is doing. We don't even know what people down the street are doing.
Yeah.
And I was in a place where I was meeting so many other creatives in the area that I'm like, wow, like if people only knew just the amazing things that people do to bring something to life, you know, whether it's a product that they're painting, or they're making jewelry, or they're weaving in their basement and maybe giving life to an art that otherwise, if they didn't continue it, it would have been gone and phased out.
Exactly.
And creatives sometimes too, you know, can be shy. So I'm fortunate to be able to work with Armstrong to be able to go into their homes, to allow me to come into their homes, bring a camera with me, which is, you know, can be intimidating sometimes, but to be able to just kind of be a fly on the wall and hear what they're saying and just kind of like
see how
get
they
a walk
do
through with
what
their way
they
of life.
do.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what we do now. We make a line of paint and we ship it all over the U.S. And I just connect with such amazing people. And it takes, you know, you don't have the prime, you don't have to strip your
I was going to say, so
furniture,
what
anything.
type
It's so
of,
easy.
so is the paint specifically for furniture?
Well, yes, and
or
cabinets.
walls, or?
We have been painting this is the whole thing. When I left the corporate world, did I ever think that I would be considered a general contractor? Heck no. Because I've got a lot of education, right? I've always been a learner and a continual learner. But this is just kind of where life has taken me. And I think that everything you do in the past, it all accumulates and you all use it, and maybe it just comes out in a different form, right? Yeah. So my husband, he works with me now too as well, a Junk Monkey Paint Company. It's a whole family affair.
That's
Let me just tell you,
fun.
you come to the shop, you meet me, my husband, and my son. You meet the whole family. You might even meet the dogs or the pets, because they can be there too. But in his former corporate life, he used to be a chef. And so for me, being a creative person, I would say to him, boy, I wish I had a paint that would like just paint the way I want it, like you know, with like one coat of coverage, and I don't have to put a ton.
Yes.
And I don't want to be out using chemicals where I'm worried about, you know, what am I breathing in? And so we were able to work together and to come up with a form of paint that, if I, you know what, we could totally jazz up this table.
We could.
I'm just saying.
We could.
What color do you want it? I'm telling you right now, 15 minutes, we'll come down here, we'll jazz up this
It
table
would have
one
a
day.
whole new life.
Yeah,
I like it.
So you like to junk and pick?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I like to do the whole antique shopping, all that stuff, make old stuff
Let's
new
see.
again.
Let's see if she's the real deal. Let's see if she's the real
I'm
deal.
very nervous. Okay.
All right. And I'm
All
curious
right.
because you know what? You've got a big audience tonight. We've got guys and girls, all different ages. So let's see too, okay? All right, let's see. Let me think off the top of my head. You might be a junker if you have met a stranger in a parking lot under a streetlight and bought something out of the back of their vehicle.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay, give me a ee. She's not a true junker. Let's see how many you get.
Not that bad yet.
All right. You might be a true junker if
Okay.
you would prefer to shop at a thrift store than a mall.
Well, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, any day,
Yeah.
any day of the week, right?
Yes,
What do you usually?
definitely.
What do you go for? Like, what's your laser beam eyeballs set
Any
on?
good piece of furniture, like an accent table, things like that. I mean, I have all the dressers now, which are also thrift stuff.
Yeah.
So now it's the littler pieces around. I just like older stuff that's still pretty. I like more like French country stuff, and a lot of times the fabricated and mass-produced versions of it just don't have the authentic charm.
Exactly.
So I like to look for really unique, more ornate, detailed pieces.
Yes, exactly, right? And this is the fun time I actually just launched, I'll tell you about in a second, a challenge out there for anybody who wants to get involved as well, because this is the time of the year where we start to turn inward, dare I say it, fall is coming.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I know, I'm ready for everything spicy,
Yes.
so it's okay. And long boots and sweaters,
Oh, yeah.
sweater weather,
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, it's coming, and so it's a time where we turn inward and we start to decorate our homes and things like that. So like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the number 3 thing that you might be a junker if. You might be a junker if you cannot drive by somebody else's garbage pile
Oh my
without
gosh.
like, oh my God, are they throwing that out?
If there's furniture,
Yeah.
you better believe you got to check it out. Right? No? Just us? Okay.
Yes, right, you do. Heck yeah. Give me heck yeah, bring it on, right? One person's junk is another person's treasure.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I am living proof.
And it's hilarious because my husband is like the opposite. He's like, you don't know where that's been.
There are things that you can
polish
do, okay?
it. Yeah.
And what people don't even realize is that sunshine is like nature's best disinfectant. I'm telling you, if you've got a piece of furniture,
Throw it
put it
outside.
out. Yeah, absolutely. Let the sun just pound down on
Yeah.
it before you can do some other stuff too.
Yes.
Involving like kitty litter and things like that. But yeah, if the furniture could talk, it would be amazing to see what it could say, right? It would be cool.
absolutely.
So she got like 2 out of 3. So I think we'll call her a junker.
Yeah,
We're gonna
there
make
you
you an official junker, okay? Heck yeah. All right. We're gonna hang out, paint this table, and totally jazz it up.
So
then.
wait, what is the challenge that you're discussing?
So we kicked off a challenge. You can find us online if you want to at Sonia's Shabby Chic Junk Monkey Paint, and you'll find us there. We pretty much put our business out front. So you've seen like reality television shows on TV, which anybody else like me is addicted. Like you can't help but watch, right? Like a deer in headlights. You just kind of want to get a peek into their world. So this is kind of what we do with our business, is that we've always shown people what we do day in, day out. And one thing I've learned over time is that there are people that love to buy things that are fully finished buffets and things like that, but there are also people who like to do it themselves. So I kind of have 2 audiences, and so for the month of August here, for the next 30 days, what we're doing is every day we paint a piece of furniture live on Facebook, and we get
Every
to take
single
questions.
day.
We do. We have people from all over the world. I mean, we can have upwards of 2,000 people watching at
That's
one time. Yeah, it's pretty
awesome.
amazing because, you know, there's such a movement right now to be able to take pieces that maybe belong to loved ones, and everybody has a piece of furniture. Like seriously, are you thinking about something right now that you can paint?
Yeah.
Right now that you can paint, that's, you know, in your basement, in your
Yeah.
garage, and you just want
Well,
to
and
give new life
especially
to.
like you said, from loved ones, things you want to keep in the family or hand-me-downs, things
Exactly.
like that. They get dated. They just
Yes,
do.
they don't
get
fit your
dated.
decor anymore.
Yes.
But you know what? You can keep them and still give a nod to, you know, mom or dad or grandpa or grandpa, and put your own spin on it and make it a part. Because it's better
part of
for it to
your
be
family.
loved in your home than sitting out in the, you know,
Exactly.
letting the
Ending up
mice get
who
into
knows
it.
where. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So social media has really helped propel our business forward, because we're, as you know, we're just pretty transparent with what we do, and we talk to our audience. And to answer your question about the whole television thing, yes,
Yeah.
like I say, you guys get to hear first, but you ever hear the expression your mother sells you, or, you know, even when social media and Facebook kind of came on, you'd always see those people holding up, you know, poster boards that say, share this post, let's see how far it goes. I want to show my kindergarten class how far
I
it
can
goes.
hit 1 million views.
I'm going to tell you, it goes far. And so sometimes you just never know who's watching. And one of the great things about what we do is through social media is we've been picked up by what's called Home Talk. It's the world's largest DIY online community on Facebook. They have almost 7 million people.
Wow.
And so we host regularly. We go onto their Facebook page and address their audience and
is
help
so
them DIY
fun.
around the home. And then on top of that, wouldn't you know, that somebody contacted us from a production company that works with mainstream media. So we're talking like HGTV, we're talking DIY,
my goodness.
we're talking all the really
That
cool
is
stuff.
crazy cool.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I am addicted to HGTV.
Me
I
too.
love it.
Me
I mean,
too.
I could watch episode after episode. So to be even like considered
Yeah.
for something that big, that's really incredible.
So we had to,
awesome job.
Yeah, it's interesting to learn what goes in behind the scenes, and just how much you have to kind of send of yourself to them. But it's kind of cool that somebody found us and said, we
Yeah.
already like what you have.
Yeah.
So regardless of what happens, and hopefully we'll know over the next week or two kind of what the next step is, but regardless of what happens, all I know is I'm just going to keep talking to awesome creative people,
Yeah.
and I'm going to keep painting. So
And you don't have
life
a
goes
suit
on.
to worry about.
There you go.
I
Well, I
love
trashed.
it.
Did you say I don't have a suit to worry about?
Yeah.
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 No, I gave them all the Goodwill and
just the paints.
trashed them. But
I
yeah.
love it. Well, thank you so much
It's all
for
yoga
coming on
pants
the
and,
show.
yeah. Although I did
I
clean
mean,
up. I cleaned up.
I know,
for you.
I know. I was looking.
I did
no
clean
paint
up.
on
My
the
husband
fingers,
didn't know me
right?
when I left the house.
I
Yeah.
love it. I usually have paint on the fingers. That's my tell.
Because she's
But
a junker.
Yeah.
She's a junker.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, thank you so much for
You
coming
too.
on the
Awesome
show. I'm
meeting
really
you.
glad to.
Thank you very much.
Glad to talk to you. Make sure you guys stick around. We have musical guest One.Atom.Twelve coming right up.
Introducing Netflix on EXP. Now all of your favorite Netflix original series are available at the push of a button. Plus, EXP can search for movies and programs across TV, on demand, and now Netflix. EXP from Armstrong. This changes everything.
Welcome back to Late Shift. Here's our musical guest, One.Atom.Twelve.
Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Someone to love, somebody new. Someone to love, someone like you. Love, love me do. You know I love you, and I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Whoa, love me do. Whoa, love me do.
On the show again, and thank you for watching Late Shift. Make sure you come back next time. We'll see you then.